52-year-old Kristen Cabot's fate still hangs in the balance. She's married to Andrew Cabot, heir to one of New England's oldest and most prestigious families, the Cabots.
This is my casino. Step out. Bring your money.
Who blew the whistle? The two executives caught on that now infamous Coldplay kiss cam were first identified on a TikTok account of someone who apparently works at the company. Oh my God, that looks like astronomer CEO Andy Byron and astronomer chief people officer Kristen Cabot.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I feel like this isn't a good way, and if you're gonna get caught cheating, it shouldn't be like this.
Well, maybe he should have thought of that before he was cheating.
Coldplay threw a couple on the kiss cam. Turns out they were having an affair? I don't think even Coldplay can fix this.
Astronomer CEO Andy Byron, who was caught there at a Coldplay concert on the Jumbotron, cozying up with his company's head of human resources.
It sucks. Are you joking? It's bad.
It's terrible.
It's stupid.
Don't cheat on your wife. That makes you a scumbag. Let's just start there, full stop. But if you want to be a retarded scumbag, then you can go cheat on your wife at a concert where you're liable to be put on a massive camera in front of everyone, tens of thousands of people here in Boston, watching this.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
That's a Coldplay concert, and it is the most viral clip on the internet.
Coldplay hasn't made a single in years, and now they just made two last night.
I don't know what's worse, finding out in 8K that your husband is a fan of Coldplay, or that he's cheating on you at the Coldplay concert, or that he's cheating on you with an old woman.
As you can see, this is the video that has, again, been going super viral on social media.
He's the CEO of a software startup. She's head of his HR department. The clip everyone is talking about, except for two people who have the most explaining to do.
Okay, so there's a photo of them, right? This is their little tech company. Too bad, you know? They'll be a scumbag. And if you are a scumbag, then, well, I guess you deserve this.
And it is official at this time. We know that the CEO has officially resigned amid this incident, according to the company.
They don't even get caught if they're just both at the concert together. They only get caught because they're openly canoodling at the concert. It betrays a lack of respect for any sort of judgment, but also for a basic value system.
I would pay to be a fly on the wall in the office.
This is pretty viral stuff. Or do we have to get HR involved? I mean, I know that HR was involved.
The moral of the story here is don't get caught on kiss cam.
If you're gonna have an affair, why would you bring her to a concert in public where everybody can see you? What if you even ran into someone you knew? Who cares about the Jumbotron? What if you ran into someone you knew? Huh?
Forget the Epstein files. I want to see the text messages of that astronomer CEO that got caught cheating at the Coldplay concert.
And the tidbit is, that's not his wife.
And can we talk about the employee that was with them? She obviously knows what's going on because she's there.
But apparently, this couple will not be fans of Coldplay for long.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
They're both married, not for long.
Welcome back to Tea Time with Tina. Okay, so after a couple days of silence, humiliation, and viral betrayal, the man blindsided by the Coldplay kiss cam scandal has finally made his move. And no, this isn't just a breakup. It's a full-blown, gloves-off, scorched-earth fallout. Andrew Cabot, the man who built a life with Kristen, who supported her career, who stood by her side at family events, is now done playing nice. And can you blame him? Because when your wife's secret affair with her millionaire boss gets projected across a stadium screen, called out by Chris Martin in real time, and plastered all over the internet for the world world to see, yeah, forgiveness isn't part of the conversation.
Parodies and memes are flat.
Hey, come on, you're okay?
Oh, look at these two.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on, you're okay? Oh, what?
What's unfolding now isn't just a divorce, it's a reckoning. And Kristen, she's about to find out what happens when you betray the one person who never saw it coming. Let's be honest, you have to be a special kind of stupid to publicly ruin your marriage, your reputation, and $1 billion company, all in one night at a Coldplay concert. And yet, somehow, Kristen Cabot and Andy Byron pulled it off with the grace of a drunk goat on roller skates. Because this wasn't just some anonymous fling in a dimly lit bar, this was a kiss cam scandal at a sold-out stadium on the Jumbotron, with Chris Martin literally calling them out on stage.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on, you're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
That's going to be one awkward board meeting, if not a couple divorces too. Whoever wrote the post was believed to have also attended the concert in Boston, and it sure seems that he or she works at the company. They knew Kristen Cabot's precise title in HR, and they also knew that both executives are married.
But trust me, that was just the beginning. Kristen Cabot wasn't just anyone's wife. She was married to Andrew Cabot, a quiet, well-respected company head in Massachusetts, a man who, unlike his wife, didn't think HR meetings were speed dating. The two had just closed on a $2 million dream home. 4 bedrooms, suburban peace, beautiful family energy. You know, the kind of place normal people buy to build a life, not sabotage it with a viral affair.
Cabot is a CEO of a boutique rum company. Here he is at a tasting in Paris. Those few seconds of video at the Coldplay concert are triggering a cultural tsunami. People are even betting online on whether the marriages survive.
Kristen had even been helping Andrew behind the scenes at his company since 2020. That's right, she wasn't just the spouse, she was part of the operation, a team, a unit. But while Andrew was building a future, Kristen was planning a PR demolition derby. July 2025, Coldplay concert, stadium packed, music blaring, and there, in front of thousands, Kristen Cabot is caught snuggling up to none other than Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer and certified walking HR lawsuit. The camera pans. Kristen's face drops. Chris Martin cracks a joke. Kristen spins away like she's clearly hiding something. But it was too late. The kiss cam clip hits the internet faster than her LinkedIn disappeared. Literally. She deleted her entire LinkedIn profile the moment the scandal exploded. Poof, gone. Like her credibility.
Okay, so there's a photo of them, right? This is their little tech company. This is Andy Byron. And right down here is the Chief People Officer, Kristen Cabot, Chief People Officer. Although the weird thing is that if you click on their LinkedIns, and poof, they're gone. Deleted their LinkedIns. Too bad, you know? They'll be a scumbag.
You don't delete your entire work history unless the receipts are real. And in this case, oh, they were very real, blowing up her entire life like it was a reality show finale. Let's talk about Andy for a second. You know, the other half of this midlife crisis tango. Andy Byron wasn't just anyone. He was the CEO of a $1 billion tech company, Astronomer, recently raised $93 million in funding. And what does he do with that clout? He throws it away for a public cuddle session with his HR chief. You can't make this stuff up. Kristen wasn't just an employee. She was head of HR. You know, the person responsible for preventing inappropriate workplace relationships.
HR is such trash, by the way. Like the entire business of HR, like every single HR department is just an absolute nightmare of people who are constantly being used to attack the best people in a company and then do stuff like this, right? On the side.
Rich CEO of one of the largest tech companies in the world could have anyone, and he's banging his of all. This is why I think all HR positions are basically a joke and should be eliminated.
The problem here is that Andy Byron is married to someone other than Kristen Cabot, who, again, the irony of her being head of HR.
How are you an HR director having an affair with the CEO? I'm guessing you didn't see the trainings that you've been assigning the employees. Forget HR. You are done in HR for the rest of your life. You will not run another HR department, because as soon as they Google your name and see a picture of you boot up with somebody else's husband who's also the CEO of your company, they're going to laugh that application right into the trash can.
This is like the fire chief lighting the match, a scandal with extra seasoning. And once the video hit millions of views, boom, Andy resigned the next day. Translation, the board shoved him out so fast his badge probably hit the wall. And astronomers' official statement, he didn't meet the standard expected of him. That's billionaire speak for this man fumbled harder than a toddler with a laptop.
Over the weekend, 50-year-old Andy Byron resigned as CEO of Astronomer. A company statement said, "Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability. Recently, that standard was not met."
So where was Andrew Cabot in all of this? Watching his life implode in high definition, and finally, a source close to him broke the silence. And let us tell you, it wasn't pretty. Kristen's husband will never forgive her. He feels like she betrayed the entire family. He could never make amends after this. He's so upset and doesn't feel he could ever see her in the same light again. This wasn't just heartbreak. This was scorched earth devastation. Andrew was blindsided. The house, the marriage, the plans, all nuked in one stadium-sized betrayal. And what did he get in return? A PR nightmare, viral pity, and Kristen trending for all the wrong reasons.
I do feel bad for the wife of this individual, and if the HR director's married, I feel bad for the hubby. Because to find this out via such a public venue has to be really heartbreaking. Forget about being embarrassed. Being heartbroken is 100 times worse. And if children are involved in these relationships, what can you say? All right, my heart goes out to you.
Let's not forget, he did nothing wrong. He built the house. He supported her career. He trusted her. And in return, she turned a Coldplay concert into a Greek tragedy with a Spotify playlist. Now, here's where things get sketchy. Turns out, Kristen sold a different home earlier this year. While still publicly listed as married, internet sleuths are connecting dots. And suddenly, this isn't looking like a heat-of-the-moment mistake. It looks premeditated. And let's not forget, Kristen and Andy were close. That HR buddy-buddy relationship didn't start overnight. They were seen together at internal events, conferences, even Andrew's own family gatherings. What was this? A long con? A slow burn? Or just two selfish people who thought no one would ever catch them?
This is the guy that is his head of HR. They were caught in an obvious embrace. And as soon as that cam went on them and they saw their image up on the thing, it was the worst cover-up ever. She turned her back to the camera and he just he looked totally humiliated, embarrassed.
The CEO of a billion-dollar business is in damage control after his affair with a colleague was exposed, of all places, on Kiss Cam.
They had like the Kiss Cam kind of thing that goes around that zeroed in on this one couple.
Because it's terrible and sinful within old school bounds. It's a normal-looking guy and a normal-looking woman having an affair, then getting caught and feeling shame and trying to hide it.
Oh, look at these two.
In a moment, these lovers won't ever forget.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
And one the world can't stop talking about.
I'm not quite sure what to do. Did we rumble you?
Kiss Cam at a Coldplay gig in Boston, and their reactions said it all. They had something to hide.
Oh, I hope we didn't do something bad.
Chris Martin knew it, the internet did too.
Either way, the internet caught them, and now the court of public opinion is locked and loaded. Kristen might have deleted her work profile, but the internet hasn't forgotten. People are ripping through old photos, timestamps, Instagram likes. They're breaking this down like it's the Zapruder film. Some users have even coined new titles, HR Homewrecker and Coldplay Cuddlegate. Reddit threads are speculating on lawsuits. TikTok users are acting out dramatic reenactments. And Andy, let's just say he won't be keynoting any conferences anytime soon. One kiss, one concert, and two reputations buried in real time. Kristen Cabot and Andy Byron didn't just cheat, they detonated a family, a tech empire, and a whole lot of trust in front of the entire internet. Meanwhile, Andrew and Megan, who is Andy's wife, are the only adults in this disaster that's left with the fallout, the heartbreak, and a whole world of people wondering how the heck did they stay so classy while their partners turned a date night into a scandal soundtrack? Let that be a lesson. You can delete LinkedIn, but you can't delete the internet. Comment below. Do you think Andrew Cabot made the only move left by demanding a divorce after Kristen's Coldplay Kiss Cam disaster? Was he right to walk away from a marriage that exploded in front of millions? Or should he have tried to fix what she publicly shattered? Imagine being blindsided like that. Your wife cuddled up with her millionaire boss, broadcast on a stadium jumbotron, then trending on the internet while you're still wearing your wedding ring. What would you do? Are you Team Andrew, the loyal husband who built the home, raised the family, and got humiliated in 4K? Or Team Kristen, who some are are calling the HR Homewrecker of the Year. Should public betrayal come with public consequences, or is there any road back after something this toxic? Drop your unfiltered thoughts in the comments. We're reading every single one. And if you think trust should mean something, smash that like button and hit subscribe, because this drama is far from over. The fallout's only just beginning, and we'll be here to bring you every brutal, messy update the mainstream media won't touch. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed my content, feel free to check out some of my other videos on the top of the screen. Until next time, stay tuned, stay safe, and stay informed. Only on Tea Time with Tina.